Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So before I start, I know this video is gonna be out for a lifetime, and so this kind of time stamps it, but I know a lot of my viewers are in Texas right now, and Hurricane Harvey is just being terrible right now. So I want to say that my thoughts are to you guys, and I really hope that you are remaining safe and that your family is remaining safe. I'm thinking about you guys. And I believe that through every storm in life, there is sunshine at the end. So if you're going through a hard time right now, know that it does not last forever. And I hope that I really hope that you remain safe and that you remain positive even in negative situations, and that the world is thinking of you. And I just hope you guys are remaining safe. So you're in my thoughts. So today's video is going to be a review on the NARS Velvet Matte Stick Foundation. This foundation is actually marketed as like a one-of-a-kind kind of foundation because it has a stick at the top and a sponge at the bottom. And what makes it even more, this is outside of the packaging or outside of the box, what makes it even more unique is that you can detach the sponge that's on the bottom. So that's pretty awesome. So this foundation comes with 0.31 fluid ounces, which is kind of general for foundations this high end. If you were to compare it to the Makeup Forever foundation as well as the Hourglass stick foundation, both of those stick foundations, it kind of comes around the same price with their $45 range with 0.31 fluid ounces. However, if you were comparing it to like a lower end, I guess you could say, the Iman stick foundation, it comes with 0.28 fluid ounces, which is just 0.02 less than the NARS stick foundation. And you're paying $16 for this, give or take. And so the NARS foundation is 3 times the price as this, but you're getting similar amounts of product, as well as the Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundation, which is kind of that high-end brand range, and you're getting 0.32 fluid ounces, which is 0.01 more, but you're paying 50% less for this foundation. So I mean, it's a good price if you're comparing it to other high-end foundations, like I said, the Makeup Forever and the Hourglass. But if you're just talking general, this is more expensive for the amount of product that you're getting, just in general. You just have to kind of try out this foundation and see if you like it. Now, another thing about a stick foundation, which it isn't anything in particular about this, but all stick foundations, you kind of have to buy them to try them, because with a liquid foundation you can get a little sample, but with a stick foundation it's kind of harder to get a sample. I have mine in the shade Tahoe, which is my same shade in the Sheer Glow or the All Day Luminous foundation. So they say you can just use the same shade for the other foundations for this, so that's the shade that I got. And just for comparison, this is described as a medium dark shade with caramel undertones. I am NC44 in MAC shades, and I am Y445 in Makeup Forever foundations, or 173. This foundation has medium coverage and a soft matte finish. And because this is a lot to remember, I'm just going to read it directly from my notes. The elastomer micro beads in the foundation provide extreme flexibility and elasticity to help prevent creasing by adapting to movement without settling into lines or wrinkles. Now, when I saw that, I was thinking, yeah, whatever. Because a lot of foundations say that, and I still have creasing in my smile line, so I really want to try this out, because if this doesn't crease, and this is kind of, because it says soft matte, I'm assuming it's more for oily skin, this may be it, if they're telling the truth. So I really hope, I'm crossing my fingers that my smile lines do not crease with this foundation. Now, a little bit more about this sponge, and like I said, you can remove it. This sponge is latex free, and it's washable, and it's antibacterial. So this is something that you can take with you on the go. If it's a good sponge, it may not be good. So you may not want to take it with you. But if it's good, then this is something good to take with you to do touch-ups. So you just take a little bit of the foundation and you use the sponge to buff on. This also is a waterless applicator. So like you would need to wet a beauty blender, they say you don't need to wet this for this to work. So you pretty much put on the foundation directly from the stick or using your fingers, and then use this to buff in certain areas. But generally you want to apply this foundation with just your fingers. So now I'm going to apply this foundation. Like I said, I have it in the shade Tahoe. It looks like someone pushed up the foundation while it was still in the container because it looks like it's not new anymore. And I can see some of the foundation inside the cap. I'm just gonna wipe it off a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is just apply it on my face, just in areas that I want coverage, which is really all over my face, kinda. Okay, I should have just said I'm gonna apply this all over my face because that's what I did. Now I'm gonna just blend it in with my fingers. Oh, this is really soft. This is a extremely soft blend. Wow. I'm really only using one finger to blend it in, but I'm sure you can use all of them if you just go in like that. Around here on my chin, it looks a little cakey, just a tad bit. It does have that matte finish to it, but then again, I didn't do like that full glam a lot of this foundation. I just kind of spot used it. And so now I'm gonna take the sponge and just I'm just kind of tapping it on top of the foundation. I don't know, I guess I kind of blended it really good with my fingers because I don't really see a difference with using this. I'm just gonna add a little bit more coverage like to my cheeks and then blend that in with the blender and see how that looks instead of using my fingers. It's actually pretty good. That blended really nicely. It's not patchy or anything like that. It doesn't have any streaks or anything like a brush would give you. So far so good. I thought I wasn't gonna like this, but that's pretty decent. Now I don't know if it's something I did, but it looks a little cakey right here when you look at it up close. More so on camera than real life, but it still looks a little cakey. On my chin, you can kind of see like that it looks like I have a little foundation on. I cut down the brightness just a little bit so you guys can see. So I think so far so good. I'm gonna move into the get ready with me part of the video and I'm gonna show you guys everything else I'm gonna use on my face. But yeah, so keep watching. Okay guys, so I just finished applying the rest of my makeup. I applied this foundation at about like 7:40, I would say. As I was finishing my makeup, I was just looking, I'm like, my face looks flawless. Like it literally looks flawless. I did do an additional step off camera when I was finishing my makeup. I applied a little bit of the Mario Badescu Rose Water Facial Spray, but I do that on a regular anyway when I apply my foundations. So yeah, I use that to add a bit more, just a tad bit more dewiness. But before I did that, my face looked really matte. So I think this foundation is gonna be great for oily skin. I probably should not have sprayed my face so I could really test the wear time of it, but I think it'll still be fine. It'll be the same. But yeah, like my face looks so good. I'm excited to see how it wears throughout the day. I'm looking over here because I'm looking at my mirror. Another thing that I noticed when I was doing my makeup is that I film in front of big lights and there's not a lot of air that comes into this room. If you've seen my other videos, you hear me talk about like I'm sweating. So today, I'm pretty sure I was sweating the normal amount, but on my nose, the foundation didn't break up. A lot of my other foundations, I always have to pat my nose to keep the sweat from messing up my foundation really bad, but I didn't have to do that at all when I was doing the rest of my makeup. I'm really happy about that. I noticed that was the first thing that I noticed was that my nose didn't mess up while I was doing my makeup. Like it still looks extremely flawless as if I didn't sweat at all, and I know I was sweating. I will be keeping you guys updated throughout the day to see how the foundation wears and how it creases in my smile lines and everything like that. So I will see you guys in a few hours. Hey guys, so it is 12:24 p.m. so it's been about 5 hours. I thought it would be cool. If I just did it on my iPhone, I could go over there and film this update. But I thought it would be nice to show you guys in a different medium, like how I usually do on my reviews. I just didn't do it in my last video. But yeah, so far I'm liking the wear time of this foundation. So I'm not like super oily. I have like a healthy shine right here, as you can see, and then just a little bit on my forehead area, but it's a healthy shine. It's not really like me being oily. I also like that this foundation is not transferring bad either. Like when I touch my nose, I don't see a lot of the foundation on my finger like I normally see with my foundation, so that is awesome. I also wanted to point out that my smile lines are creased. It's the same amount as other foundations that I have, so you can see up close that my smile lines are creasing. I was hoping that it wasn't gonna crease, that it did what it said it was gonna do, but it didn't, and that's okay because all of them pretty much do it like this. I'm going to update you guys again in a few hours and let you know how it's wearing. So far this is the 5-hour mark. See you in a bit. Okay, hey guys, it is 7:25 p.m. so it's been, I think, almost 12 hours of me wearing this foundation, and I'm oily. I'm oily next to my nose, I'm oily on my forehead. You can see the shine as I move. I have not touched up all day, so this is the real deal. I haven't used any blotting papers or any setting powders or anything like that throughout the day. So from a distance, which is kind of a distance between you guys and me. So from a distance, you can't really see that my smile lines have creased, but they have, which means it's not in your face. Like, it's not like the foundation is separating at my smile lines. It's just kind of creased there. So overall, I would say that it's not the worst I've had at all, but it has creased, and I am oily. But then again, I have had it on for about 12 hours. So I kind of expect it to be not holding up because it doesn't claim to be a 24-hour or even a 12-hour. I don't know why I said 24 hours. Why did I say that? But the foundation didn't claim to be 12 hours or anything like that. So I'm kind of expecting it to look like this at this point. It didn't claim to be long wearing. So overall, it's really nice, especially at the 5-hour mark. It was looking really good. If you keep your blotting papers and setting powder maybe, or blotting powder with you, I think it'll be awesome. I'm gonna keep working with this foundation because I think it's actually pretty good. It's short like this because I don't have the blender on it. I actually want to see, let's see what it looks like if I just use this to dab up some of the oil. Oh, and also in my last check-in, I was telling you guys that the foundation wasn't transferring. Well, it started transferring as it got oily. It started transferring onto my finger, like when I was scratching my face. Look at that. I'm like matte. I'm pretty much matte just by using this. So this is really good to keep with you, and it's washable. So if you get this, keep this little sponge with you. It'll help you touch up throughout the day. I'm impressed with this little thing. I want to see how it washes. So, like, this is the sink right here, but I just want to wash it and see how it works. So they say just use shampoo or soap or something like that. So I'm just going to use Dial soap, and I just put a little bit on it. And let's see what happens. I feel like I'm gonna pull this out on accident. I'm running it underneath the water and then I'm squeezing it like that. I don't really know if that's how I'm supposed to do it, but that's what I'm doing. My phone is on 3%, so it may die during me doing this. All right, it washed pretty well. It looks new. So now I'm just taking a paper towel and I'm just gonna kind of squeeze it into the paper towel, and then I'm gonna let it dry overnight. So like I said, this washed really well. I'm impressed with the quality of it blended out, and washing it is really good. I would say, I mean, it's not a beauty blender. It's a bit stiffer than the beauty blender, but it's still really nice that they added this on the foundation because it's a good thing to blend in and take with you on the go. Overall, I think this foundation is a really nice foundation for people with oily skin, because that's what I have. If you have dry skin, I would test it out to see if you like it. Let me know if you've tried this foundation, because I think it's new. I don't think it's been out a long time. So yeah, let me know if you tried this or if you plan on trying it down in the comments. I do read them. Not all the time do I get a chance to comment back, but I do read all of you guys' comments, even the ones that make me sad. But yeah, I read them all. Make sure that you subscribe and watch my latest video. And I promise I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.